Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. We are making a blanket. I've been seeing the 6-day star blanket all over my For You page, and I am going to attempt to make myself one. Well, I'm not making this for myself, I'm making this for my friend's daughter. She is getting old and I still haven't made her anything. Nothing at all. So I am going to keep my promise and make a blanket. Our favorite color is pink. So yesterday I went to the store and picked out every shade of pink that I could find. I couldn't find a lot of options. I think I got like 3 different pink, but I'm also guessing I have some other shade of pink in my yarn store. So I'm gonna go through that now and select all the yarn so we can get right into the video.
I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find give all my love, and nothing's gonna tear us apart. Your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find give all my love, and nothing's gonna tear us apart.
So right here I have my shades ready. This you can see is a used yarn, a project I was working on but then I abandoned. Right there I have 2 different colors of mohair. I just thought they would look really nice with the blend. Yesterday I got these 3 sets, so I only found 2, so I got 2 of these each. And then right there I have a big ball, which is a ball mix, so it's a mixture of different colors. I think there's 2 shades of pink and then a white. And then right lastly I have another shade of pink. I was also thinking maybe I could blend a white into it, just because again it's a girly blanket, but I think I have enough yarn for now. I'm just going to go ahead and see what the pattern entails, because obviously I've never made this before. This is actually my first blanket, so I'm gonna watch what the pattern entails and then I'll get started with the pattern. So I did not mention, but the goal is to actually finish this blanket in 3 days. The original pattern, like I've seen from TikTok, says it's a 6-day blanket, which means you have to finish the blanket in 6 days. Some people do go over 6 days, and I think I did see one person that finished the blanket in 4 days. My goal is to just see if I can challenge myself. If I can challenge myself and finish this in 3 days. I've had breakfast. We are going to start. It's currently 11:42. I make this so long because I might say I should be able to and not finish it, so I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm also looking up a tutorial on YouTube on how you can get started with a blanket, and I think I'm going to use a 5mm for my own blanket. And if I don't like the way it looks, I'm going to switch back. But I think I'm just going to use a 5mm for now, for the first few rows, and see what it's going to look like. Comes to choosing the yarn, I don't know how I'm going to choose it. I'm just going to pick up any random color. And what I'm doing is every row, I'm going to use one color for every row, honestly. That is what I'm going to do. I'm also going to link the tutorial that I will be using down below for anybody who wants to make themselves one, because this is not a tutorial and this is just a vlog.
And miss the moment, you just too important. Nobody like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. I can't just snooze and miss the moment. You just too important. Nobody like you do.
I am cutting this and I'm switching to the next color, because again, like I said, I do want to use one color for one row. So I'm going to grab this as my second color. And guys, I didn't even notice that I actually have pink on as well. I do have a tutorial for this sweater that I have on, so in case you want to make yourself one, I will link it in the description box below as well, so you can make yourself one.
To end off the first round. Okay. In the top top ride with you, I feel like Scarface. Like that white bitch with the bob, I'll be your main one. Let's take this argument back up to my place. Sex remind you I'm not violent on your day one. We had shit, yeah. It was magic, yeah. Smash and grab shit, yeah. Nasty habits take a hold when you're not here. Ain't a home when you're not here.
I'm at the point where I can make this by myself, so I'm going to finish all the yarn that I have on table, and I'll show you guys what it looks like, because now I am actually at the 5th row. So I'm going to finish all the yarn, one row of every yarn on the table, and then I'll see you guys and just give you guys an update. But so far, this is what it looks like. I love it. I actually love it. So guys, it's currently 1:28 p.m. I think I made not a mistake, but I think I'm making the wrong blanket, because I did go ahead and look for a tutorial, but the one on the main YouTube channel, what's her name again? I think it's Betty something. Let me check just for reference. Betty MC Knit. It's a divided tutorial, so I just thought I wanted to just find me something quick, and I found one, but I think it's not the right tutorial. It looks different from what everybody else has been making, but I don't think it looks bad, so I might as well just continue to work it. But let me cut off my yarn because I did not. So I might as well just continue to do this, and if I decide to make another blanket, then I can use that. But look at how cute this looks. Like, the color is just nice. I'm just gonna walk you guys through the color pattern that I'm using. On the table, you guys did see I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different yarn, and I just finished using one yarn for each of the colors, and I did 1, 2, 3, and right here I have a mohair. I switched back to an acrylic yarn, and then back to the other shade of mohair, and then I used this too, and then the blended yarn I decided to use on the last row. Hey guys, good afternoon. I was supposed to start this vlog today by 10. That was the goal, because I wanted to start working at 10, but I had some content to film for TikTok, so I just finished doing that. I haven't even had breakfast yet, and it's currently 12:50 in the afternoon on a Friday. What I want to be doing with my life, I want to be in Sierra Leone. Literally, like this time last year, I was planning, this time 2 years ago, I was planning to just go to Sierra Leone and see my mom. Like, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna give you guys an update. It's currently 12:50, which means it's almost 1 p.m. My goal was to work on the blanket for 8 hours today, which means if I'm gonna start working on it at 1, I'm going to stop at 9. Yesterday, I did not even get to see you guys again, because literally around 5 o'clock I had this stupid headache and I had to just stop. I just wasn't feeling anything, so I could not even give you guys an update. And it's fall, so after 5 the weather is already dark, everywhere is already, it's just, I don't know, the weather is so depressing. Like, you don't feel like doing anything. But yeah, this is how much I got done yesterday. Guys, tell me why I'm not a pink girly. I've never been a pink girly ever since I was young, but the color combination is so pretty. Like, I just know she's gonna love this so much. I am actually on the 16th row, which means this is what my final my last yarn is in the bunch of 8. So when I finish this, I know I'm going to start all over again. But I couldn't even finish this last row yesterday, just because of how I was feeling. I wasn't feeling so good, and I'm still not feeling good, honestly. But yeah, I did say I was going to make this blanket this week, so I can finish it and make sure I send it to my friends by Monday. So I am just going to just show up, even though I don't feel like showing up. But yeah, I'm just going to finish the last row, and I'm going to go back to the colors again, just from the very first color up until my 8th color. Because she's a toddler, like she's 6, I don't think this is going to be a baby blanket. And also, again, because I'm just not really using the actual star blanket pattern, because I think the other one has granny stitches on it. This one doesn't have granny stitches. It's basically, well, it does have granny stitch. It's just three double crochet chain 3. I don't even know if that's a granny stitch, honestly.
I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you.
But obviously I know that I need to stop crocheting today at 9, which means from 9 o'clock I'm not going to crochet anymore up until not tomorrow, but whenever Sunday or Monday, because tomorrow I already have stuff planned, so I will not be working on the blanket. But it's still gonna be 3 days, just not 3 continuous days. That's the goal. But anyway, I'm gonna make myself something to eat. I just finished the last row with this yarn, so when I come back, I know I have to start again with my 8 set of yarn, just changing in between. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll see you guys when I have a good amount, honestly. I think I did once again set myself up for failure, because tell me why it's past 6 p.m. and I just finished my last row of 8. Basically, you guys know I'm using 8 different yarn. I literally just finished the last one, and I don't know why I did not think the more rows, the wider the blanket is basically going to be, which means it's going to take more time to finish one row. So right here I have the blanket. I don't know, but it's so cute. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I might keep this for myself. Who's gonna hold me? But it's just, I did not even realize that the bigger the blanket gets, the more time I would need to go around one row. So it's currently 6, like I mentioned. I'm just gonna end the video here today, and I'll see you guys whenever I decide to work on this blanket again for the 3rd day, because this is the 2nd day. And I'm just gonna spend the rest of the evening working as well, and you can see that I still have the loose ends at the end. So maybe when I'm tired of crocheting, I might as well just spend some time sewing all the loose ends, so I don't have to do a lot of this at the very end of the blanket. But yeah, I'm just gonna spend the next 3 hours, because I did tell you guys I was gonna finish working at 9, so I'm gonna spend the next 2.5 hours crocheting to see how much I can actually get done today. I should be about 24 rows at this point. My goal was 40 rows, but that's impossible. So I'm still aiming for 30 at least, if I cannot get 40. So I'm just gonna do that, and I'll see you guys whenever I decide to work on this pattern. Honestly, whenever. Bye. Good morning, guys. I hope you guys are doing fine. Well, honestly, I should not be doing this entire intro, because I'm so far away from finishing this project. But it's day 3. This is the 3rd day. On Monday, let's give this another go. Let's give this another try. I did say day 3 in the beginning of this video, but obviously this is not going to go up until day 3, because what the heck was I thinking? But yeah, it's Monday, a very fresh week to start and give this blanket another go. I don't know how much I can get done today, but I'm just gonna grab it so we can see how much I actually completed in the first 2 days, and so we know and we challenge ourselves to see how much we can get done today, because I need to finish this blanket before tomorrow. What the hell? This right here is what our blanket is looking like. Very delicious, I must say. It's very delicious, but this is how much I have at the moment, and I should be about 25 rows. I think I'm at 25. And like I said, I feel like I want to make a 60 rows, because I want her to grow in the blanket, right? So even when she's 15, she can still use the blanket. That's the goal. Hopefully pink will still be her favorite color, because you know kids, like, those stuff change. But that's the reason why I decided to do different shades of pink and not just one shade. But yeah, let's see how much I can get done today. I'm at row 25. I don't want to say anything and just disappoint myself and disappoint you guys by the end of the day. But we're starting actually very early today. It's 10:21, which means we have time. we have time and it's Monday, so I'm going to put in the work. So I'm just going to crochet today as well. Nothing specific. I wish I could have gone to, I wish I can go to the coffee shop or cafe. I wish I can go to cafe, but I cannot because I'm changing colors. So I don't have the energy to carry an entire bag of yarn and be switching back and forth. So we are going to finish this blanket in the house. Hopefully my next project is going to be a small project and then I can go to the cafe, because for now I don't know. But let's go and finish this blanket.
You must hustle if you want job. If no finish, they won't fight us. If them they run, them no fit catch up. I know they form say I do like us. No con they form say you do like us.
So I just finished my first row for the day, and that took me 20 minutes, literally 20 minutes, 33 seconds. So I'm guessing, obviously, the more rows you get, the more time you're going to need to finish your rows. So I'm guessing maybe I can get 3 rows done in 1 hour, which is not bad at all. So I'm just gonna obviously repeat that, and I'll see you guys. It's currently 11 o'clock. I'm gonna see you guys right at 2. Hey guys, it's been 4 hours. It's actually 4 hours later, and I'm gonna show you guys how much I actually have done. I think I currently have 30 rows. I'm coming. This is how big the blanket is looking like at the moment, and this is a total of 30 rows, which means I need to do the same amount of rows if I want to stick to 60 rows for the 6-day blanket challenge. But the only thing is, the last yarn that I just used, which is this light pink mohair, I only have just a little of it left. I can order another one, but I don't know if it's gonna come on time. So I'm thinking, I don't know, I can skip that color obviously entirely, because I still have enough of the rest of the yarn, so I might skip that. But so far so good. This is what it looks like, and I literally just spent 4 hours working on 5 rows. Not nice, but yeah, I guess the next rows are probably going to take me longer. So I haven't had anything to eat yet, and it's past 2. But yeah, it's past 2. I'm going to make myself something to eat, and then I'm just going to go back to the blanket to see how much I can get done before the end of the day. But so far I am in love with the colors. I love it. I think it's curling a bit at the very center, but I don't think you can actually see that except if you come close. So far it's maybe my length. Let me see. Yeah, actually it's kind of getting to my body length. So we'll see. I might end up doing 50 rows instead of 60 rows, because
don't get the time for the hate and the bad energy. Got my mind on my money. Make you dance like broccoli. Steady clean like broccoli. Steady on my grind, oh yeah, what they want, telling me. Cooking on my fantasy. You want to check if my dancing no wrong. But it rush, well, it be more. I'm gonna make my talk if it rush. You got money with us. Yeah, it rush, well,
since morning. It's currently 10:59 a.m. and I finally decided on how many rows I'm going to get done. I'm going to do 40. I was able to get up till 35 rows yesterday, and I have 5 remaining rows. I just finished one, so I have 4 more. But I wanted to let you guys know that I mentioned yesterday that one of the reasons why I might stop at 40 rows is because I actually ran out of yarn, but in a minute. So you guys know I've been using the mohair in between, but I'm obviously doubling the strings because obviously the mohair is super thin, so I wanted to just match up with the medium weight yarn I have been using with the different yarn. And this was supposed to, this is my next color, but I only have one of this left, and because I can use one, but I just don't want to use it because I think it's just going to shape the pattern in a very awkward way. So what I've decided to do is combine these two. it's going to look different because that's not what I've been doing, but I think I might pass and you won't be able to tell that I'm combining these two. But let me grab the blanket in a bit to show you guys exactly what I mean. So right here, hopefully I'm at the right side. So right here you can see that I have this mohair is the one that is the darker pink, and then I have one more with acrylic yarn and then another mohair. But again, this is what I ran out of. So after this I have 2 more rows, and then I'm going to have a total of 40 rows. I wanted to go 60 just because I genuinely just wanted her to grow in the blanket. She's currently 6, like I mentioned. So I feel like going to 60 rows would give more gap for her to grow up. I want her to use the blanket even when she's 15. But again, it's their fault. And I still haven't finished the blanket and I'm running out of yarn. So if I am going to order another yarn, it's going to take me another 2 weeks to finish this. So I don't want to, I'm someone who wants to start something and finish it before I move to something else. That has been my style for the last 2 years, honestly, because before then I'll start a project and not finish and move to the next one. But I've been practicing how to finish one project at a time, and if I don't finish it, I wouldn't want to start something else. So I'm just going to finish my last 3 rows that I have left, and I'm going to cut off all the loose ends because I have loads of them on here where I start off each row. So I'm going to cut off the loose ends, and I'm probably going to give it a border as well at the very end, just so to make sure the last row, I don't know, just add some spiciness to it. And I'm going to steam this, package it and send it, or maybe I can do a self delivery so I can actually see a reaction in person. But I'll decide what I'm going to do. For now, I'm just going to finish my last 3 rows and I'll see you guys when it's complete. I'm excited. I've been thinking of getting a walking pad so I can get my steps in, because I'm trying to lose at least 10 kg before the end of the year, guys. Wish me luck. Like, I'm literally in the gym doing my thing and trying to eat. Okay, just so I can lose the last 10 kg. Well, I mean, for me, it's not really about losing the weight. It's about losing the fat, because that's why I weight train a lot instead of like doing a lot of cardio. So I'm actually on a fat loss journey and not a weight loss journey. So yep. So I was thinking of getting a walking pad so I can get more steps in, because obviously, I don't know if you guys know, but when you crochet, I don't know for anybody, but when I crochet, my watch literally picks up the steps. So basically, because I'm moving my arms, like obviously it's not like, I don't think it counts like every time I move my hand, it's actually 1 step, but it actually does count as steps. So like after the gym today, I had like 4,000 steps. And I just checked my watch, it's 11 now and I have a total of 6,000 steps, right? And I think if I just continue to crochet for the entire day, I might have up to 10,000. So it's very, very, I think I've Googled this a few times if crocheting actually burns calories, and it does. Like maybe obviously not the same amount as other things, but it does actually burn calories. But I just wanted to get like a walking pad, just so sometimes I'm just tired of sitting down and crocheting. So I can stand and crochet and just move my body and get more steps in, honestly. But yeah, I'll let you guys, I'll definitely include that in the vlog when I get it, so you guys can see maybe a walk and crochet with me video. That'll be fun. Like I'm basically walking, crocheting and talking, maybe answering some questions, or just talking about some random stuff or crochet related stuff, guys. But I'm gonna eat and I'll see you guys when I have my 3 rows complete before I sew in all the loose ends. Well, not entirely. I finished my 40th row. So now I'm just going to, I want to go over the entire blanket again with the last yarn, just so I can make a, what is it called, a finishing row. And this is how big she is. She is so big, she can literally cover me. I don't know if she can cover me entirely, but she is big. So far this is what it looks like. I love it. I also wanted to show you guys this combination of the 2 mohair together. Look at how good it looks. The blend is so good. I could have actually just used this for one row instead, but yeah, obviously cannot go back. And another thing I wanted to tell you guys is like stopping at 40 rows is perfect because I have literally run out of 2 of the yarn, so I only have like 4 left, 2 acrylic yarn and the mohair together, so I only have like 3 yarn left. And obviously that's not the pattern that I'm going for, so it wouldn't even be perfect for me to just do more rows. So I think 40 is just okay. And I am done with the blanket. I just cut off all the loose end, and the only thing that I need to do now is steam the blanket. I have never steamed anything before. I've never steam blocked anything before, and I recently, yesterday actually, the steamer came in yesterday, and I actually got the steamer so I can start blocking my items. And actually for this blanket, because I just wanted to block the blanket and reduce the stiffness around it, so I don't know how to use a steamer, but we're going to see how this works together. Right here it is actually still in the box, so I opened it yesterday, but I didn't even have time to like go through it and see what the steamer actually comes with. I don't know what the hell this is, guys. So let me take this off. I'm going to put water in the steamer, and I'm going to what's the word? Fix this in the... I think it's fixed. Guys, this is so cute. But I just don't know if it's perfect for the...
I better find your loving, I better find your heart, I better find your loving, I better find your heart, I better find your loving, I better find your heart, I bet if I give all my love, then nothing's gonna tear us apart.
Guys, I am officially an advocate for blocking your pieces. Can you guys see how flat the blanket looks right now? Super flat. I was very worried that the center was getting a little bit coiled up, but after blocking this, it is super flat and it's so easy to do. I'm super glad that I got the steamer now. I'm just gonna let this dry. It's not entirely wet, but it's just a little bit damp, so I'm gonna let it dry a bit.
I better find your heart, I better find give all my love, and nothing's gonna tear us apart.